Omanim and Omanot, it's your art teacher Ava, and we are coming together during a special time, Shemini Atzeret. Starting on Shemini Atzeret, when we say the Amidah, we are going from saying Morid hatal to Mashiv HaRuach U'Morid HaGeshem. We're praising God who causes the wind to blow and the rain to fall. So I thought in the spirit of Shemini Atzeret and in the switching of our blessing in the Amidah, we could make our own rain shakers and rain drums to help bring the rain for the winter season. We have our rain shaker, and we have our drums. And what do the drums sound like? What thing in nature that happens in the winter time? It's thunder, right? So thunder in Hebrew is ra'am. Can you say ra'am? What you're going to want to find for the drums are two cylinders. So what is a cylinder shape? A cylinder shape is like a tube. We're gonna have two, and it's nice if you can have two different sizes, and that way you can make they'll make different sounds depending on their size. If you're using a can, make sure it doesn't have sharp edges, so have a grown-up help you. If there's any label on your container or can, you can take that off. And now it's time to decorate. So you can either decorate directly onto your container like I'm doing with paint, or you can decorate a piece of paper that will wrap around to be the size of your container and then glue or rubber band that on. I encourage you to decorate it in a way that has to do with what we are using them for, which is to pray for rain. Why even pray for rain? Rain nurtures and sustains all life, so that includes us. Without rain, without water, we would not exist, right? And especially in places like Israel in the desert, and where we live in California, where rain is pretty rare, we especially pray for rain because when it does happen, it's very, very special and very important to producing all the food and drinking water, filling the wells. Right, ancient Israelites drank water out of their wells, and without rain, the wells would be dry. I'm also writing the prayer on the top of my container so that I can actually see it when I'm playing the drum. When you're done decorating and everything is dry, you can prepare your drum surface. So that is the skin that you're going to be drumming on. So if your container has a lid that sounds good when you drum on it, then you can just use that. If you're using something like a can, you can use the bottom of the can if you like how that sounds. If not, you can use a balloon. You can cut off the skinny part of the balloon and stretch it over the opening of your container, and then if you need it, put a rubber band to secure it, or you can glue it. The other project we're going to make today, you can choose one or the other or do both, it's up to you, is a rain shaker. So in many cultures, it is a traditional instrument to pray for rain. So this is an example. It's made out of wood. In Hebrew, rain is Geshem. Can you say Geshem? We're also going to learn how to make this using just a paper towel tube and some foil and rice. So Are you guys ready to get started? Let's get to it. You will need a paper towel roll, an aluminum foil, rice, uncooked rice, tape, clear tape, a wooden spoon, a broom handle, colored paper. If you have a funnel, you can use that. If not, you can use a piece of paper. And decorating materials like paints and markers and colorful tape. So first you're going to tear a sheet of foil about 10 inches long and twist it into a stick. Twist it around your broom handle to make a big spiral. Tear a sheet of foil about 7 inches long now and twist it into a skinny wire. Wrap that around a wooden spoon handle to make a smaller spiral. Put the small spiral into the big spiral. This is what makes the rain stick work. Trace the end of your paper towel tube onto a piece of colored paper. Draw a bigger circle around this circle. Repeat so you have 2 O shapes. Now cut out the larger circles. Make cuts from the outer circle to the inner circle, all the way around. Tape one paper circle flap to the paper towel tube so it completely seals off one end. Before you put the other one on to seal it, first insert the foil spirals into the tube. Add about a 1/4 cup of rice into the tube. It helps to use a funnel. If you don't have one, you can use a piece of paper like I did that I rolled into a cone. Tape the other paper spiral to the open end so that you close the tube up. Make sure it's sealed and no rice will fall out. And now you can decorate your rain shaker by painting or coloring or decorating a piece of paper with rain designs and the word Geshem. When it's dry, you can tape it or rubber band it to your tube. And you're done. Now test out your rain shaker. Thank you for joining me. It's so nice to be with you and to pray for rain together. It's so special. Chag Sameach. And please, please, please upload photos of your projects to our shared photo album. I really, really want to see what you're up to. Actually, if you want to make a video of what your instruments sound like, and also bring it to Tefillah, because during our Amidah, we might even be able to play them as part of our gathering. So, bye everyone. See you soon.
Mother